11 tips to crush anxiety. Feeling anxiety or feeling anxious is a part of life, and that can be a positive or negative thing. Anxiety can prevent you from making poor decisions, that's true, but it can also constrain you in negative ways. Whether it's helpful or not, anxiety doesn't feel particularly good. You may think that you are indeed helpless in relation to controlling your emotions and therefore anxiety, but that's simply not true. In the next few slides you'll find 11 tips that will help you manage your anxiety. You might find 2 or 3 that actually help you do that, to manage it. But if you'd rather give yourself the best chance of eliminating anxiety and not just to manage it, then do watch the video to the very end to find out how you may well be able to do just that. So, tip number 1. Laugh. Now, it's not easy to feel anxious whilst you're generally laughing. Think about the funniest experience you've ever had. Watch a TV show or a movie that makes you laugh. Read a book of jokes. Find a way to laugh. 2. Call a friend. Good friends often know what to say to lighten the mood. And everyone needs a little support from time to time, so don't be embarrassed to reach out to someone who can help. Tip 3. Remember that life is short. All the people in the local cemetery at one point in their lives experienced anxiety too. Eventually we all end up in the same place. As they say, nobody gets out of here alive. But none of the things that you worry about will matter in the end. It's not easy to maintain a long-term perspective, that's true. But not much is truly worthy of the energy we put into fear and anxiety. Tip 5. Think positive thoughts. You can't be stressed unless you're thinking stressful thoughts. Whilst it's very challenging, you can choose your thoughts. It makes sense to make them positive, does it not? Recall your favourite memories. Make a list of the positive things in your life. Look hard enough for that silver lining and you will find it. Tip 6. Turn off the news. Visit your local library and read a newspaper from the 1800s. The news hasn't changed all that much. People are still complaining about the economy, taxes, politicians, war and neighbours. If the news is upsetting to you, turn it off. Ignorance really can be bliss. Tip 7. Exercise. The chemicals and neurotransmitters that create the physical sensations we call anxiety are mitigated by physical activity. It's truly amazing how much relief you can find from 30 minutes of strenuous exercise on a regular basis. Tip 8. Meditate. Meditation and mindfulness have been getting a lot of attention lately. Meditation is simply focused awareness. It's up to you to choose the object of your focus, but experts suggest keeping your mind on your current activity or on your breathing. If you're 100% focused on tying your shoes or driving your car, you cannot experience anxiety. You really can't think of more than one thing at once. Tip 9. Start the day positively. The mental wheels start turning as soon as your eyes open in the morning. Take control of those thoughts immediately. Focus on the great things you're going to accomplish today. Think about the wonderful people in your life. Remember your favourite childhood holiday. Tip 10. End the day positively. End the day in the same way that you started it. Whilst lying in bed, keep your mind focused on the positive. Drift off to sleep with pleasant thoughts in your head. I have a really good technique to help with that. Reach out to me at the end of the video and I can get it to you. Deal with the issue causing the anxiety. Rather than upsetting yourself, take action and find a solution. Worrying isn't a cure for anything, including anxiety. Anxiety is a consequence of self-talk. If you can resolve the situation, then do so. Tip 11. Distract yourself. If there's nothing that you can do about the situation, find a distraction. Some distractions are better than others. Drugs and alcohol obviously are poor choices as distractions. They'd simply make life so much more challenging. Watching TV or surfing the internet are neutral. Reading, volunteering or exercising are positive options. Anxiety is a part of life, but you don't have to take it lying down. There are many ways to reduce or eliminate anxious feelings. Try a few of these techniques the next time you feel worried or anxious. Combining a few tips together can also be very helpful. For example, try walking on a treadmill whilst focusing on your breath. You'll go some way to reducing the amount of anxiety present in your life. These tips are great if you just want to manage your anxiety. However, if you want to explore ways that could get rid of it so you don't have to manage it, then go to www.anxietyabolished.com or call me, Crispian Jones, on 610402289577 to arrange for a complimentary discovery session to discuss the best way forward for you. Oh, and please do remember to like this video and join my channel to prevent you missing out on future videos on the subject of anxiety. Thanks for listening.